Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learning Electronics. In this lecture we are going to solve third question by applying Manson's gain formula. So the question is determine the ratio C by R1 and C by R2 by Manson's gain formula. So here in this block diagram two input signals are given, that is R1 and R2, and we have to find out the transfer function individually with respect to R1 as well as with respect to R2. Okay. So in the block diagram representation techniques, I have told you that when we are going to find out the transfer function with respect to one signal, then other signal will be taken as 0. So here first assume R2 is equal to 0 for C by R1. For finding C by R1, we assume R2 is equal to 0. Okay. So first we mark the nodes on this block diagram to draw the SFG. So we know that the takeoff points and the summing point are represented by nodes in the SFG, and the transfer function blocks are represented by line, and signal flow is represented by arrow. Okay. So here this takeoff point, first takeoff point is node number 1, then summing point is node number 2, then again summing point is coming, this is node number 3, then takeoff point is 4. Okay. So first we draw one line. So here we mark the input node as x1, then output node is x4. This is, now we mark all the intermediate nodes. This is x2, then x3 is coming. Okay. Now input signal is R1, so we mark here R1, then output signal is C, then mark here is as C. Okay. Now we start drawing. Here between node number 1 and 2 there is a block of G2, so here we mark G2. Then between node number 1 and 2 again one block of G1 is coming, so we mark with a curve, we draw a curve and we mark here G1. Okay. Now between G2 and between node number 2 and node number 3 there is no block, that means the gain will be 1 here. Now at the node number 3 and node number 4, between node number 3 and node number 4 again one block of G3 is coming, so here we mark G3. Between node number 4 and node number 3 there is a feedback block of H1 which is going to node number 3, so here we mark H1. So again this feedback block is subtracting at this summing point 3, that means it will be minus of H1. Okay. So this is the SFG for the given block diagram considering R2 is equal to 0. Now first we find out the forward paths. So first forward path is x1, x2, x3, x4. x1, x2, x3, x4. Okay. So for this path gain will be P1 is equal to G2, G3. Second forward path is through G1, x1, x2, x3, x4. Again the path will be same but the path gain will be different. P2 will be equal to G1 into G3. Okay. Now we find out the individual loops. So first loop is, this is the first loop which is starting from x3 and ending at x3. So this is x3, x4, x3, and its loop gain L1 is equal to minus of G3 H1. Okay. Now we find out the path factors. For P1 we will find out del 1 and for P2 we will find out del 2. So the only one loop is there and this loop is touching to both paths P1 and P2, so del 1 will be equal to 1 and del 2 will also be equal to 1 here. Okay, so we apply the Manson's gain formula. So what is the Manson's gain formula? T is equal to sigma k is equal to 1 to k pk del k by del. This is the Manson's gain formula. So first we have to find out del. So del is the graph determinant which is equal to 1 minus of individual loop, that is minus of L1, which is equal to 1 plus G3H1. Okay, so because here two forward paths we have found out, so here K will be equal to 2. Okay, so this will be K is equal to 1 to 2 Pk del K divided by del, which is equal to P1 del 1 plus P2 del 2 divided by del. So the transfer function will be equal to P1 was G2 G3 plus del 1 was 1, then second path gain was G1 G3, del 2 was 1 divided by del, which is equal to 1 plus G3 H1. Okay, so this is the transfer function with respect to signal R1. This is C by R1. So let this be, the transfer function is taken as T1. So this is represented as T1. Okay, now we find out the transfer function with respect to R2 signal, that is C by R2. So here R2 will be acting. So assuming R1 is equal to 0. So here we have omitted the R1 in this SFG. So there is no need for this part of the SFG here. So this will be omitted and the SFG will look like this. Okay, so this R2 can be shifted horizontally like this. Now what is the forward paths? First, for only one forward path is there, that is P1 is equal to G3 and the path is X3 X4. Okay, and the loop individual loop, only one loop is there, that is X3 X4 X3, which is equal to L1 is equal to minus of G3 H1. So let us find out the path factor for P1 del 1. Del 1 will be equal to 1 because this loop is touching to P1 path. So del 1 will be equal to 1. So our formula will be, here how many forward paths are there? One forward path. So the K will be equal to 1 here for one forward path. So by Manson's gain formula, overall transfer function of this SFG, that is C by R2 is equal to T2. T2 is equal to sigma K is equal to 1 to K Pk del K, which is equal to, this is K is equal to 1 Pk del K divided by del, which is equal to P1 del 1 divided by del. Okay, so del will be 1 minus L1. Del will be equal to 1 minus L1 is equal to 1 plus G3H1. So here the transfer function T2 will be equal to G3 into 1 divided by 1 plus G3H1. Okay, so this is the equation for C by R2, that means the overall transfer function for C by R2 is G3 upon 1 plus G3H1. So hope you have understood the numerical. Thank you very much for watching.